everyone, I am ARollingWalrus, and I'm continuing my Let's Play / guide of Digger Die. Yeah, hopefully there'll be 2 League videos that go up before this does, but the estimated time is, 400 minutes. I don't have that great of an internet connection, and my computer's not that great, so I guess the combination, it's gonna take a while. So I figured I would film this. I was feeling a bit sick earlier, but I'm better now, so... Oh wait, I was gonna check. I don't even know what I'm supposed to be getting. Alright, as you can see, I completed the teleporter. I've built the rocket top, the rocket engine, and now I just need to build 5 of the rocket tanks. Oh, I remember what I was going to tell you guys. I'll pause it so I can focus. So, I did comment on the discussion on Steam, and I suggested to the developer that, actually asked, if he could add an air tank, because as you guys, if you watch my previous videos, you know that I've been doing a lot of underwater mining, and I almost drown a lot. So he said that that was actually going to be, is in the plans for future updates. I also asked if he would make a tutorial explaining how he intended the building physics system to work. And he said that he would try to do that in his spare time, and I also thanked him for making a great game, and he was happy about that. So, and I just actually read the thread, and a lot of other people have been asking him questions or telling him problems with the game they've been encountering, and he's been responding. Like, he responded to me within 24 hours. So, like I said, if you get the game and you have feedback, like, he's been really on top of getting feedback to people, explaining things, giving direction, helping them find out stuff. So there's a really good conversation going between the people playing the game and the developer. So that's really cool. I was really happy that, he answered my question right away, obviously. So, yeah, and I'm also really happy that there's going to be an air tank. However, I kind of want to finish the game before he does another patch, just in case he makes it more difficult to get to the end of the game. He has added a peaceful difficulty. I don't know if I mentioned that in the last video. He also explained how the monsters spawn, it works, like what monsters will attack you at night. Only the monsters that you have attacked will attack you at night. I think that's in any mode. I don't know how peaceful, I don't quite understand how that works. I haven't played it. I think it doesn't really matter. But in the normal game, if you attack monsters, at any point they will attack you at night. So that's why the weapon generation is so important, is so make sure you can actually kill monsters before you attack them. I was close in thinking that it was how far you've gotten in your in the item progression, but I wasn't quite. It was more what monsters you've encountered and tried to kill or killed. So keep that in mind when you start a game and how far you go. Like, don't just randomly attack, like, don't go all the way to, like, the mountain to the right of the screen and start attacking, like, the black fireflies. Otherwise you will be in for a difficult time. Yeah, I didn't know that. That was something, someone asked a question regarding the monsters, and the developer explained that's how he intended it to work. So, yeah, like I said, he's been really responsive. That's great. I was really pleased that he got back, and I was also really pleased that he was actually going to add an air tank. someone else suggested that he add a separate way, like a similar thing, like instead of a rocket, maybe you could build like a radio or some sort of communication device to ask for help. And the developer said sure, why not? So that might go into the game. I think it would still be the resource gathering. I don't think that's going to change, but you might have a little more, you don't have to go for the rocket. Like I said, this is stuff that he's going to add later. This game is nowhere near complete, but in the best possible way. Like, I haven't run into any major bugs. It's just that he's going to be adding a lot more content. So this isn't, like I said, I'm playing the early access version. Like, he's already made changes that won't affect my save file, but if you start a game now, you'll encounter something slightly different from what I'm working with. So just keep that in mind. I think it's a good thing. I like that there's, this isn't set. I'm also really glad that I bought it when it was, $3, because he's gonna it's probably, I think it's still, like, if he adds the content he said he's gonna plan to add, when he gets the game to the finished product, I think it'll be worth the $12 or $15 he's gonna ask for it. I think it's especially good because he's listening to community feedback, responding in a timely manner. And I mean, games are a lot of work to make. Like, I'm not saying that, like, oh, he'd be a terrible person if he didn't get back. So it's just he's made time, I guess is a better way to put it. I know a lot of developers, like, it's hard. I mean, especially when you're an indie game, you're working with a very, set amount of resources, and support, so I have a lot of respect for someone making time to get back to the people playing their game. Aw, man, that thing's, like, coming through the... Alright, let's kill you, so you stop hunting me down. There we go. So what I'm trying to do here is, I need more coal, I need more gas rock in order to create the fuel things. Now, I'm actually kind of glad that I need more gas rock because I got it pretty easily with my making an area flood, and I just kind of popped out to a sky island. Not everyone's been able to do that, and so if I'm kind of forced to make a structure, that could work. Something you can also do apparently is kind of use the recoil in the guns to, like, hop up a little higher if you're having trouble. The developer himself actually suggested that if you build a tower but it's not quite high enough, to use the recoil in order to kind of, like, rocket yourself further. So I haven't tried that myself. Once we get enough coal and run out of gas rock, I will go and mine more of that from the Sky Islands. Right now, I am just mining as best I can. And not running into much. I have an idea. I have an idea of how I'm going to do this, because if I keep mining sideways, I'm going to run into the same problem that I had when I mined up and down, where it takes me a long time to get from one end to the other. Time better spent, this time wasted. So I think what I'm going to do is go back to the starting point and make parallel perpendicular to the main mine shaft that I made all the way down from the top of the world, and then parallel to this one, so that I'm kind of covering a lot more ground that way. That way I'm not going too far out of my way in order to mine. but at the same time I'm staying at this depth. So let's give that a try. Yeah. Okay. Well, if I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna hop up about here where I can't see too much of the mine shaft below me. That way I know I'll be getting visibility on an area that I couldn't previously see. And as you can see, I'm pretty close to my teleporter, so as it gets closer to nighttime, I can just hop in there. Probably should go back now. Yeah. So I'll build a mine there, and it should work just fine. Shouldn't run into any problems. Alright. Yeah. Let's take inventory, see where I am. Yeah, I need a lot more coal. And I have enough gas rock for like one more, and then should be good. I'm kind of wishing that I had started the game after the patch though, because I'm gonna have a lot more difficulty finding coal than like if you guys start now, you guys will. Yeah. Well, okay. Let's make some more health potions, just in case. That should be plenty. Yeah, I don't really want to spend resources on too many other things, because I want to finish this as quickly as possible. Alright, come on. Luckily my defenses are pretty beefy, so I'm not in too much danger, which is great. I just kind of have to... I need to get a repair thing down there, because I mean, man... Okay, I hate to do this, but at the same time... Just building one... I just... It's gonna be a pain to get more white flowers, I have to get more. Oh, you didn't actually repair that. Crap. Okay, forget that. Waste of resources. Let's just hope nothing collapses majorly. At least I have it, I mean. It's not a bad thing to have, it's just not. Could have used stuff else. It's fine. It's fine. I'm just nitpicking at this point. Close that. Man, they are like... Okay, well, time to go back mine. I really like this teleporter. I wish I had built it sooner, because man, it makes things much easier. Okay, I'm gonna keep focusing on finding coal until I get to a point where it makes more sense to try to find gas rock. Right now, I have enough. I don't know how far I'll go over. I think this is a good plan though. I should be covering a decent amount of area. If you guys find a more efficient way of mining or exploration, comment, let me know. I do realize probably exploring would be more efficient in some ways, just so you don't have to use as much wood and stuff like that. However, keep in mind, I get lost really easily. Like, yeah, so I'm trying to find a way that keeps me from getting lost. Alright. Wow, there's nothing here. Come on, I need coal. I need a lot of coal. And someone commented and let me know like how far along they were in the game. I think 2 people did that, and that's really fun. Like, I'm glad that, you know, this is helping a bit, and you can relate to my mining experience, my failures and successes and all that. I enjoy hearing about it, so keep those up. I'll try to respond as quickly as I can. I keep weird sleeping hours, so it might be like a couple hours later, but I do read all the comments. So far it hasn't been too difficult to do that, which is great. Alright, keep mining. I did reach 1,000 views total on my channel. Like, I don't know if that's, I think it's over all the videos and channel and all that. But still, that's really cool. I mean, I only started this like 2 weeks ago, so that's pretty significant. And that's all thanks to you guys, so thank you. Once we reach 100 subscribers, I'm gonna do a special thank you video. Not really sure how or what I'm gonna do with that, but it'll definitely happen. Ow. Die, villain. Alright. I am not finding anything. Jeez. If this keeps up, I'm just gonna go for the gas rock and, I don't know what I'm gonna do about the coal. I'm starting to understand why people are like, add more coal. I feel your pain now. I am sorry that I said that I didn't understand it. I understand it now. 'Cause wow. There's like nothing. Maybe this is like the worst way to like explore, but I don't know. I mean, once I get to like half a day, I'm gonna mine in the other direction. Let's see if there's better luck that way. There's nothing here. Like, this entire day, I don't think I found any resources at all. Which is pretty incredible. I didn't even find iron. Is this just a really bad depth to be mining at? Like, there isn't a depth indicator that I know of. Ugh, okay, well. Here's something of a mine. I don't know if I've already explored this or what. Well, nothing over here. Okay, well, like I said, I'm gonna head back in the other direction and mine that way. Just so I don't wander too far away from my teleporter. Though the teleporter does allow for a lot of time, so that's good. I know coal is at this depth. I've found it before. I'm just not finding it anywhere. Okay. And like I said, if you've played and you've found something I missed, please let me know. If I'm doing something really stupid, it's because I'm not noticing it or I just don't know. Like, oh. This is as far as I've gotten. Like, I didn't even have any of the rocket built when I stopped. It was like, oh, you know, I'm good to go, I can make a guide. So now I am kind of back to the whole let's play, like I don't know what I'm doing thing. There are a lot of those monsters down there. Okay, come on. Let's shoot them a bit, help the turret guns. Okay. There we go. But yeah. I wonder if fish will spawn in there, like, while I'm mining above it. don't know, we'll find out. So, maybe this direction will be more beneficial. I don't know. I just really want to find coal. I want to finish. I want to see the end of this game. I want to say that I actually completed it. I want to show you guys what it's like to complete it. I also want to complete it before he adds more stuff to make it more difficult. So, alright. There's some aluminum. It's the first resource I found this whole day, really. Alright. Let's go up. One little patch of coal, really? That's it? Oh my gosh, okay. Let's go up here. Right, there's some iron. I don't know why I'm exploring a cave again. Seems like a terrible idea. Just thought maybe, just be like a big, strain, or what's it called? The vein of like coal or something. Well, there's aluminum. There's aluminum. I don't see any more coal though. Huh. Oh, hi guys. Hi. Stop killing me. Wait, is that coal? Yes, okay. And then right after this, I need to head back. I need to find my way back. Because it's getting kind of late. Especially because I'm not sure where I am in relation to my teleporter anymore. This is what I mean, I get lost. Is this it? Yeah, okay. Whew, okay. See, that's how I don't want to do, like, cave. I don't want to explore the caves further than I have been. Just because I get turned around really easily, and in this game that can be deadly if you can't get to safety. Well, I did find a little bit of coal. I don't think it's actually enough to build anything. No, I don't have the 15 required. Okay, well let's head back to base. And make it through the night. Maybe I should just go for gas rock, you know. Next video, just to give you a break from all my mining. Like I said before, I don't really know how to edit video. I don't have the software for it right now. So that's another reason I'm trying to hurry, is because I can't really cut the video. Alright, well, I mean, I did make some progress. I'm a little further along. Just not enough to build another part. I like this sniper rifle. It's so powerful. It's great. And I forgot if I mentioned this last video, I'm holding off to assembling the entire rocket just because creatures can damage blocks you put. Like, they will destroy guns and stuff if that option is presented to them. So I'm just playing on the safe side, keeping it in my inventory, so that I know, like, yeah. So if you're wondering, you're like, why don't you just assemble it so you can see where you are? I don't want the creatures to destroy it and then I have to, like, redo everything. So, and because you don't drop your inventory when you die, you just go back to your last save. I'm not at risk of, like, losing it. Alright. I mean, it does help that I'm on easy mode right now, because I'm sure the monsters are much more difficult, like, on the higher difficulties. Okay, cool. Almost through the night. Nothing my turrets can't handle. And it is kind of satisfying to see them, like, mow everything down. Alright. Well, I think that's a good place to stop, for this video. If you found some coal, next video I think I'll be focused on finding even more Gazrock. And yeah, thanks so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!